Nothing I can't handle. My husband and I used to cry together all the time. He's my sweetheart. It was one of my favorite parts about him. His ability to honor his softness, sensitivity, and feelings. Is that true? What have you been through? Tell me what they do. Who could ever let you down? Tell me who hurt you? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Let me pause for a second. I have two things to share. Pieces of information you may or may not find helpful, but I'm feeling compelled to educate on. Regardless, if you have cats or dogs and they eat food out of a can, mine don't typically, but the one that I usually get for them, if I don't make it myself, was out. And so somebody ended up grabbing me what was there, and it happened to be in a can. I don't usually get those ones. Now, I always do this, and I don't remember where I learned this, but I learned it a long time ago, 10 to 15 maybe years ago. If you are using cans of cat food or dog food or really anything, please rinse them out. Because if you don't, and there's stuff in the cans and you just toss them in the trash, a lot of the time what happens is they go to landfills or they go to places to be disposed of. And sometimes either animals get into them or they don't end up where they're supposed to. And then animals get into them. I have seen situations where wild animals will go to lick a can because they smell something, residue of whatever was in the can left over. And they'll get their whole snout stuck, or they'll cut their tongue on it, or sometimes animals will get even caught inside, smaller animals, and they can hurt themselves on the sharp can too. But they can get stuck inside them. Another thing is if you get like 6 packs of drinks and they come in the little plastic rings, you know what I'm talking about, that keeps them all together, please cut them up, cut all the holes in them, because what happens again is either sea turtles think that they're jellyfish in the ocean and will choke on them or get hurt. Sometimes fish swim through them and then get stuck, and the fish will keep swimming with these pieces of plastic stuck on them. But what happens then is the fish get bigger, and then the plastic starts to cut into them and they slowly die while they're growing. It's very sad. Wash your cans and cut your 6-pack containers. Please, please make the happy hippie fairy in me content. But also do yourself a karmic favor. It's good for the universe. A dharmic favor, rather. That's one. Educational point number 2. I don't know who needs to hear this, but argan oil. There are many types of oils. I like shea butter, which does melt down into an oil. But argan oil is different. Argan oil, while I do particularly find it pretty often too heavy for my hair, personally, it can be very good for hair. It's definitely very good for skin. I don't use it on my face. I do use it on other parts of my body, hands, feet, etc. The reason for this is argan oil is a oil that's unlike many other oils in the sense that on a molecular level, the structure of the molecules of argan oil is tinier than most other oils. And this means that while most other oils have a molecular structure that's too big to penetrate into the skin, so it just kind of sits on top of the skin, argan oil has a molecule that's small enough to get underneath the skin and even penetrate underneath the hair shaft. So it's really good for moisturizing. What I will say is, while I wouldn't just like, particularly with my fine light hair, it's called Asian hair, I wouldn't put argan oil as is, like as a topper or a treatment. I would do an oil treatment and then wash it out after, because the oil would get underneath the shaft, and then what was left over that would make it too heavy for my hair in particular would be washed off, leaving the softness but not the weight. If somebody had thicker, coarser, more porous hair, I would say that argan oil might be a good oil for like using on frizz or getting some extra moisture in the hair. It's too heavy for me to use alone, other than like a washout treatment, a leave-in washout treatment. Well, I guess it wouldn't technically be leave-in, not like a leave-in conditioner. Also, side note, most leave-in conditioners aren't actually conditioning the hair. They have silicones and stuff in them, and it just coats the hair. So you're not actually hydrating it. You're just putting junk on it that smooths the cuticle. It doesn't actually make the hair softer. It doesn't actually repair it. It's just putting a coat of, it's kind of like shellac on top. So it's food for thought. I hear, oh, is that why it doesn't really, yeah, it's like once you wash your hair, it's not soft anymore. It's still, or maybe over the course of the day, it's either kind of heavy and weighted down, or it, again, doesn't stay as soft. It's because it's just putting a temporary coat of crap on top of your hair. It's not actually hydrating it from the inside. So there's a little cosmetology education information for you. I hope that helps. Those were coming up. I don't know who needs to hear that. Again, please wash your cans out, whether you're using cat food and dog food or like vegetable, whatever it is, cans of food. Rinse it out before you throw it in the trash, so that once it's thrown out, wild animals don't get into it and hurt themselves. And also, again, just to recap, those plastic 6-pack rings that sodas, you carry sodas in and it keeps the six-pack together, cut those up so that animals don't think that they're food and choke on them or get stuck in them and then suffocate. Please and thank you.
Maybe we're broken right from the start. Maybe we're made for falling apart. Maybe our problems all have.
I was thinking about you over the last couple of weeks. I'm so sorry to hear that. Didn't you just have a surgery a few months ago? I hope you're all right. Stroke. Is that in the brain? That's the brain, right? There have been a lot of crown chakra attacks lately from the karmic energies. I think I need protein drink. Another one. Let me back this up a little bit. I will do some Reiki if you like. Do something with my hair. Hold on. It's better. Open sesame, please. Thank you. Oh, Karmic is angry. I hate her. That's fine. I'm not particularly a fan of yours either, so it's cool. We're good. I don't know how all these are going to stay in there right now. I might need two. There we go. Very angry. Why are they so angry? Why are you so angry? Oh, I hear, because you're so pretty and I tried everything I could to, what, to knock me out, to kill me? No. You know what we're doing. We can't even get away with anything. You always pick it up. You pick it up before we can even do it. Yeah, a lot of the time. You know why? Because God doesn't want you plotting on people, so God spoils your plans and tells the high priestess about it, tells the empress about it, tells the queen about it, tells the queen about the threat to her kingdom and castle. You usurpers. Good, good, good. See, that's God. Caught it in the golden hour. Speaking of, there's a song. It's called Golden Hour by Jake. Although he spells it Gvke. It's like an upside down A. Jake. His name is Jake. Oh dear. I'm so glad that you're feeling better. Or that you're healing. Can I ask? You said golden hour, no damage? Get in there, please. Good. Good, that's good. I'm really glad to hear that. I know that can cause a lot of damage long term, especially if they're not checked and nipped in the bud. Make sure that... Are you doing anything to work to prevent further strokes? I know that sometimes that can be... Often if one happens, there can be more down the line, especially if there are not preventative measures. Hold on just a second. I might have a tool for you. I'm actually getting ready to relaunch this business in the next week and a half or so. Hear the karmic interference all of a sudden? Hey! No. Yeah, no, don't tell her. You don't want me to tell her about this, do you, karmics? So one of the things that I do is I'm a professional biohacker. And there is an organic product that I use, and it reduces oxidative stress. It reduces oxidative stress by 40% on average in 30 days or 70% in 120 days. So about 70% on average in 3 to 4 months, which is unheard of. It's been unheard of before this science. Oxidative stress is like the rusting of a car engine. When you bite into an apple and it turns brown, that's the oxidization. Cats and dogs, for example, the reason that they have shorter lifespans than humans, they age 7 times faster than humans, is because they have 7 times more oxidative stress. So their cells, they grow faster, but their cells also burn out, and therefore they get old and age and die faster than humans. It's because their cells grow up from kittens to adults and then burn out 7 times faster than humans. But this slows the oxidative stress cycle down and also extremely reduces the oxidative stress. In a 2-week time period, it can take your, basically it's like the telomeres, but it takes your T-bar levels, so the aging levels in the human body, down to that of a newborn. think of a car that's worn out and rusted. It's not going to run as well as a brand new car. And once it starts having problems, it's more apt to have more problems, especially if you don't get it the help and care that it needs. Like if it needs to go to the auto body shop and you put it off and you drag it out, like I had an 8-cylinder Yukon. If one of the cylinders, I also grew up in an auto shop part of the time. If one of the cylinders dies in an 8-cylinder car, that car will still run. But when that one cylinder stops working, the rest of the 7 cylinders will start having to pull the weight of the one that's not working. Meaning there's extra stress on those other parts, oxidative stress, and therefore they get tired faster and eventually burn out because they're putting more stress on them than each of them is meant to. They're carrying weight that they're not supposed to carry. So this is also what happens in the body on levels. And if you can reduce that, meaning giving the weight horsepower, right? If you lose a horse, the horsepower, it's like adding another horse back in or a couple back in so that you have more horses pulling the weight that's left there instead of less horses pulling more of the weight left over. This is something that has been found to reduce oxidative stress in every area. And the thing about humans is that all diseased states of the body have been linked to oxidative stress. So if you reduce the oxidative stress, which is causing the body to be unable to function and leaving it open to illnesses like cancer and heart disease and other things, then it can function and produce its own cellular structure and hormones in the way that it's supposed to, enhancing the lifespan. In fact, the American Heart Association and the Cancer Research Institute got a hold of our science and studied it and came back and said, look, this is reducing skin cancer and metastases by 50% on average. You need to make a topical skincare version of it. And we did. I love it. Very much so. In fact, it started just as a facial skincare system, and then since then they've made other body products, like we've got a full line now. But the same thing with the Heart Institute and a couple of others. If you like this information, I'm happy to share it. But this being said, and this is what I was wondering about, oxidative stress has been linked to the stroke system, or the structure of the system that causes strokes as well. Contributes to stroke by creating an imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants, leading to the damage of cellular components like lipids, proteins, and DNA, which is what I mentioned. It diminishes the cellular function and structure. And this activates an inflammatory process that promotes cell death and thrombosis. So creates early cell death. This is a reason that I also advise people to look into blood type based eating. Let's do some Reiki momentarily. Speaking of, I'm just getting downloads off the cuff. And why I typically personally avoid, for the most part, inflammatory foods and substances. I eat a very Mediterranean style diet, and it happens to go hand in hand with my blood type. I just started getting rid of the things in my system and my diet that I noticed weren't making me feel good. And then later down the line, I discovered the blood type based eating. And when I looked at my particular blood type, I noticed that the way that my particular blood type should eat based on my chemical structure personally, it says that the things that I was getting rid of in my diet because they were not making me feel good, particularly like gluten and dairy products largely, and also sugar, not maple. I could do maple. I can do honey. But like white sugar, refined sugar, stuff like that, I typically avoid that. And if I make recipes where those ingredients are there, I will typically sub them out. Unless it's for somebody else and they either can't have something else or they don't want me to sub it out. No, I will do that. However, this is why. So when I looked into this blood type based eating, I realized that the things that I was getting rid of in my diet were the things that my blood type doesn't do well with. They're not good for my system, my particular chemical system. So it works for me. Things that I think people should know about. Somebody said, how did you get interested in this? I noticed that my daughter was having food allergens. I had some sensitivities too, but I didn't really pay much mind to them. I didn't realize that's what they were until she started having problems. The doctors tried to give her prescriptions, and the prescriptions either weren't working or they would quickly stop working. And then I realized that tea tree oil, well, the doctors couldn't find a solution. Diluted tea tree oil did the job. And that's where my naturopathy started. Herbologist. Cheers. Food allergens? Yep, food allergens. I didn't get into it because it looked fun. It was a medical issue we had. Also, the sensitivities run in my family. My sister, my mom, and I believe my grandmother are the same. Somebody says, is that the same one, the side that the royal lineage is on? Yeah, so the clotting stuff too. I heard that. Somebody's asking if that's hereditary. Do you mean, does my present living family also have royal clotting stuff? Yes. I know there was a more specific question than that, but I'm not being given the clearance to answer that. It's personal information and it's not mine to share on more than a generalized note. I got your question, but I also got the download to be quiet on the details. Not that I have anything to hide, but it's not my business to share. Not in detail. I can give you a general, and I did, but I'm not going to tell you who's who or what. It's none of anybody's business. Unless they want to tell you themselves. Nonetheless. This being said, blood type based eating, yep. And then as far as the you want to email me? No. If you shoot me an email, it's in my description box below. If you're interested, I will happily send over information on this. And I can do you a solid and even pull up some information about the stroke crossover specifically. I'll pull up some PubMed.gov articles if you'd like. In fact, I've got one right here on oxidative stress and the role of strokes also targeting oxidative stress. There you go. Pull that one up too, just for giggles. These are scholarly articles. But I'll be listing all this information in the description within the next couple of weeks. I just have to finish getting the paperwork cleared and set back up, which I've been doing. In the meantime, golden hour. I'm so glad that you're feeling all right. I hope you feel better, even better soon. I hope that you heal to full capacity, and I also hope that divine intervention, any further issues are avoided. I also hope that if there are any further issues, that they're quickly addressed and that they're minor. And I hope that they lead to more answers and solutions. Sometimes even if there is another little hiccup or issue, it might be that you've got to go to the hospital again, but maybe this time you end up with a doctor who either knows what they're doing or is specialized in this or catches something that the others miss. There's something. I don't know exactly what it is, but either way, I hope you get that to play out soon in your favor. Side note, also Adonis contacted me today, and he's been at the hospital too, not for himself, but supporting someone else. And I'm sending lots of love. I've also been praying about that. Lots of love. Sending love, Adonis. And big hugs to the mod squad. Love you guys.
Maybe we're broken right from the start. Maybe we're made for falling apart. Maybe our problems all have a name. Who's there to blame? Nothing's the same. So tell me who. I gotta tell me who. Hello, my.
I don't know what that was. Golf on TV though just popped up. Oxidative stress.
We hand chop everything.
Okay. Karmic says, I wish we hadn't done that to her. Yeah, I wish you hadn't either. Dude. You know? I do. Baby bottles. This is golden hour. There's abundance Reiki coming through. There's also full body healing coming through. That's what they're calling it. Also resurrection Reiki. Goodness. So if there was anything that was put on hold or pause or stagnancy, even energetic cellular reboot on levels. This could be situations, this could be projects, this could be mentalities, this could be ways of being. This could be if you were traumatized and kind of felt like you lost a piece of yourself, calling that back, resurrection, coming back to yourself, heard back from the edge. Okay. Somebody says, there's no way you type that fast. What do you mean? It's right here. You weren't even looking at the screen. I don't need to. Obviously.
Back from the dead, back before demons took control of my head.
Why are you so perplexed at somebody who can type fast? Why are you so perplexed by somebody who doesn't need to look at the screen when they type? Just because you can't doesn't mean I can't.
To the start, back to my heart, back to the point who would reach for the stars. Oh, you would reach for the stars. You can take my home, you can take my clothes, you can take the drugs I have that nobody knows. You can take my watch, you can't take my phone. You can take all I got till I'm skin and bone. I don't want control, I can dig my own hole. I can make my bed and I can lie in it cold. Cause I don't need heat, I'll be burning in hell. But now I'm back with my own story to tell. Back from the edge, back from the dead, back before demons took control of reach for the stars. You would reach for the stars. They don't write my lines, they don't like my songs, except on karaoke when I sing it along. But did you see them build me up? Watch me turn myself down. With a smile on my face, I put my grave in the ground. We all make mistakes, we're so quick to judge. It's hard to forgive when we hold on to a grudge. So turn down the heat, I'll be burning hell. But now I'm back with my own story to tell. Back from the edge, back from the dead. Demons think from my head. Back to the start, back to my heart, back to the boy.
I'm loving you for no reason. I'm driving, I know it's my season. Bad girl got a really good feeling. It's all working out for me, baby. Some childhood things I'm grieving. Lost innocence, found more meaning. Woke up and I'm still here breathing. No doubt gonna be another good day. I lost interest in the fight. Hopped another.
I lost interest in the fight and I hopped another timeline. Quantum leap.
Got juicy little vibes.
I got juicy little vibes.
Let myself arrive. Toxic people can't relate. Watch them fall away. Now I almost can't describe the peace I have today. It's like I'm in the zone and it's fake. All of my problems were fake. It may have ran in my family until
It may have ran in my family until it ran into me. She's talking about generational curses. We break those here.
ran into me. Cynicism will be easy, but I never took the easy road. Wish when I let the old patterns die.
It would be easier to be a cynic. It is much harder to still have faith, but guess what? We do it anyway.
That's when I found happiness arrived. I'm loving you for no reason. I'm driving, I know it's my season. Bad girl got a really good feeling. It's all working out for me, baby. Some childhood things I'm grieving. Lost innocence, found more meaning. Woke up and I'm still here breathing. No doubt gonna be another good day. Laughing while my old life's collapsing. Used to cling to it, then I tried relaxing. Hilarious. He told me he was an Aquarius. Doesn't matter, every sign gonna be blaring. This
Mr. Meeker was an Aquarius.
optimism, anthem, bitch. Another good vibe to add to the bad bitch playlist. Reminding you of your power. Where my bitchy girls at, this is the hour. Damn, now I manifested quicker. Eating like foods, my celestial figure. I don't resist anymore. I flow. Wingardium Leviosa.
Eating light foods, what'd she just say? I just broke a fast earlier. Somebody says, what did you have? A sweet potato burrito. It was so good. I've been on a Mexican kick lately, I guess, the last couple of days. I think that's 2 days in a row. Not surprising. And then I walked past this lady. I walked past this lady and her daughter today while I was doing errands. And this little girl, she was so cute. She looked to be maybe about my daughter's age, probably a little bit younger now. And she was talking about her cousin, and this little girl, and she mentioned her cousin's name, and the cousin's name happened to be the name of my spirit baby who comes through, who's been waiting patiently for many years, for a decade actually, plus. Interestingly enough, about a decade. Had my headphones in too. I just happened to catch that one word she was saying, that one sentence in between songs.
Reminding you of your power. Where my witchy girls at, this is the hour. Damn, now I manifested quicker. Eating like foods, my celestial figure. I don't.
Somebody says, what was she saying? Talking about how the baby is sweet and cooperative and kind and generous and smart, good synchronicity to have.
Resist anymore, I flow. Wingardium Leviosa. Ho, ho, ho. Cynicism will be easy.
You know what? She and her mom also had a similar hair color too. Because I've seen my daughter, what she will look like. She's shown me her young, and she's shown me her as like a late teen, early 20s-ish. She's beautiful. But she had very similar hair color to the little girl who I heard speaking, who said my spirit baby's name. And her mom had a similar hair color too. It looked like her mom had highlights in it. The daughter's was untouched. She was very young comparatively, but you could tell that the mom had just highlights in her natural color, and the color was the same as the daughter's. I hear that. How do you know it was the mom? Well, I wasn't quite sure at first, especially because of their demeanor. Honestly, the way that the mom was acting towards her, kind of, I don't know, it's a little odd. I felt like she kind of was acting more like an aunt or a babysitter. She's like, oh, I made you oatmeal one time. Do you like that? I'm like, your daughter's that old and you don't know if she likes oatmeal yet, ma'am? And I know it was the daughter because the daughter was, when they were walking off, I heard her call the woman mommy. I would have thought based on the interaction, she was like the babysitter, or I don't know, like the mother, sister, so the little girl's aunt or something. I don't know. Nope. I just noticed my hands are off of it. Divine intervention if necessary, but other than that, I just noticed the synchronicities. That's what I picked up. What was that? Okay. I just heard something about New York. I've heard something a bunch of times about that today. A couple of conversations in passing as well. And then there was something that popped up on my screen earlier. Just a random conversation somebody was having with another person, but they happened to reference, one of them happened to reference like going to New York or staying there or moving there or something. I don't remember what it was exactly. It's come up a bunch of times today. Digitally and outside of the house too, just in passing conversation I heard.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some light game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some light game.
Like how to activate and stimulate the left and right brain.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some light game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some
Since
light
I was a
game.
small fry, knew I had big dreams. Chasing like a rookie at the championship rings. Mama told me diamonds from the heart is the bedrock. And if I wanted to glow up, had to polish my spirit clean. You ain't made for all palettes, taste comes acquired. You can't copy and paste, they'll control or erase your profile at the base. Get that check as if good faith been retired. Keep us silent while we service inspiration for higher absurd. I come from tribal women, gold fronted and baby hurt. For the world without edits, gave them housing between the curves. Now the public lieutenants think they're titled to the reserves. As a negative, like I'm overdrafted. Access to my assets, legislated and passed. This craft got me teaching dudes class like the praxis. They've been trying me and my sojourners is for practice. Whole globe spinning on my double X axis. Graphite titty grandmothers in the ashes. I'm the phoenix flinging wicked prayers for my passages. Resurrecting fully blown dreams.
Somebody said, why did you do that scent therapy? Helps me ground. Change things up periodically for that reason. It's a trauma coping mechanism. Sights, smells, touch, sound. I've got a warm protein drink here. And then kombucha here. 40. Is that? Put that there for later. Thank you.
From the fractions.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some light
Yes,
game.
ma'am.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some light game.
Okay.
I met a gypsy.
Somebody says, what flavor? Mango. Been on a tropical kick again lately too, although I like tropical stuff all the time. But I don't always go so hard with the orange juice. And I go on a orange kick. It's always a vitamin C I'm craving.
Gypsy and she hit me to some my game. I met a gypsy.
I intuitively eat.
And she hit me to some my game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some my game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some my game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some my game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some my game.
Everything I am been diagram, blueprinted and planned. It ain't like though it ain't too shit in the can. Lot of treasure had to get off my chest so I'd expand. And hot light as a feather and art a firebrand. No apologies necessary. Qualified as a band. This is God level judgment is out humanity's hands. Got a fan base admire my touch from the promised land. I'm tough and clutching my freedom to bust like a talisman. F your respectability, efforts to police me. I'm from where the sharp tongue and neck rolling chiefs be. Learn to run with wolves in case the shites try to fleece me. Got ice water veins from broken life promise 60. But a gypsy with some dormant.
Ice water veins from broken promises. Hello.
Cause in a quartz rock cross the true risk. Said the temple turned to a fortress cause the cost of worship too risky. Spit a universe out the mouthpiece and it seeds out my uterus. Never had a table seat so I'm chasing bread like it's sacred called the Eucharist. Every spoken word invoked women battered but never broken. This that sharecropping hatchet toting poetry in motion. This is transatlantic echoes off the floors of salted oceans. Make me a living portrait of my sister's voices for the coach.
I met a gypsy and she hit me to some my game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some my game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some my game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some my game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some my game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some my game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some my game. I met a gypsy and she hit me to some my game.
This one. Oh. Which one is that? Ooh, that's a good one.
Yours?
Thank you. I knew I was hearing that.
Forbidden. A voice began to speak.
If you try to lie to me, my hands start tingling.
Suddenly hands start tingling. Look at the clock, it's 11:11 and the tarot card can answer all my questions.
Got 500 decks to answer all my questions.
Isn't it so amazing what you grab?
Somebody says, no, you don't. Oh, you don't think so? You don't think so? I just heard, oh, this ought to be good. Oh, it ought to, huh? Well, here's a bunch. These are rooms. Okay, yeah, that's not very many. No, that's not very many. That's just my spillover drawer because I ran out of room on the bookshelves. Decks. Not only are they hurt. Now you're regretting that, aren't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Can you seeing this? 26, 27, 28. 28, so almost 30 long and 3 deep. So that's 30, 60, that's 90 right there about, give or take a few. Okay. Then you've got these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Roughly 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 long, 4 deep. So that's about 50, give or take. Another. Then you've got in here, you see, you've got the first line over here, all these. Yeah, and then on the back, there's another stack way in the back there. It's a little hard to see, the lights are off, but. And you've got these ones. And these ones, and then a second row back here. Oh yeah, and then we've got all these in here. And these are all deep stacked, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like probably almost 10 back each row. 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 or 5. So that's, 50 here, 50 there, 50 there, 50, give or take a few, maybe 60 on each shelf. No, that's not 500. Do your math. It definitely is. You should see my book collection. I heard you, nerd. Beauty and the Beast. You think that bothers me? Oh, so you think I'm smart? Oh, such an insult. Foolish. Herbs in my kitchen. Medicine woman, baby, don't get it twisted. I got sick intuition, and this world needs my wisdom. If you're sick, get your fix, come and find me. If you're sick, get your fix, come and find me. Somebody's bothered and weirded out. I've collected those over the course of a decade, and I do intend to pass them down to my children. For the ancient thing. And I have a feeling they'll go to the grandkids too. Because I know my line is powerful. Boss bitch. Queen. Even the stars and the planets are my allies, babe. Doesn't matter that the world's so religious, they don't want to see a goddess leave her cage. Don't want to be like everyone else. I'm doing these herbs and then we'll do some Reiki as promised. Be optimistic. Sweet chestnut. Be efficient. Elm. Accept imperfections. Crabapple. Wild rose, show enthusiasm. Feel free to get some water or juice, something, not alcohol. I mean, like, do what you will, but I won't be charging alcohol. Certainly not tonight. Or dinner, snack, whatever it is that's for you, even if it's not for right now, even if you're not hungry right now, if you have something you know you want for later, grab it or set that intention towards that, and I will charge that with some Reiki too, so when you go to eat it later or drink it, it's there. Somebody says, thank you. You're very welcome. I hope this helps. This is, again, Jake Goldenarm.
It was just two lovers sitting in the car, listening to Blonde, falling for each other. Pink and orange skies, feeling super childish, no doubt clever. Missed call from my mother, like, where you at tonight? Can't know where to buy. I was all alone with the love.
Which one was that? As she throws "be efficient" over her shoulder. The irony. It wasn't very efficient, was it? Except for like throwing salt over your shoulder. Anybody know that one? Is that an Italian superstition? I think it is. If you spill the table salt, you're supposed to toss salt over your shoulder, right? I think it's Italian. It's in Italy. If you spill salt, you're supposed to toss a pinch of it over your left shoulder to ward off bad luck. The tradition dates back to when salt was a valuable commodity, and the act of spilling it was a grave error. By throwing salt over your left shoulder, you essentially blind the devil that's lurking there, preventing it from bringing your misfortune. That's what it says. Also, somebody's like, did you? No, it's not a big deal. Just a little came out the top. It's full still. And it's just alcohol and herbs, so it's not like it's going to hurt anything. Certainly not my skin. I'm putting it in my mouth momentarily. It's fine. But how funny was that? We'll throw efficiency everywhere. Be efficient in all areas of life. I've been kicking ass lately. Fucking busy bitch. I've been getting so much done. I still wasn't able, just with the time, by the time I got through traffic today, there wasn't time to do all the stuff I needed to do, so I'm going to go out tomorrow and finish that too, but got a lot done, and I still have more. Once I get done here, I'm going to finish up with house stuff. But I had to go out of the house to finish some stuff there so that I could finish some stuff here and then go back out and finish the stuff out there. It all flows like puzzle pieces, and I'm working it, and it's working, so. I know why those karmics have been mad. Not my problem. Now let's be clear. Do I wish harm on them? No. Certainly not the way that they're causing and harming and wishing harm for other people. But I heard gloating. I'm not gloating. What I am saying is an observation. I'm speaking an observation. Now, might I have an attitude here and there while these people tried to kill me and destroy my life? And I'm like, well, fuck you. That's your karma, and that's why I'm moving on without you. Yeah, maybe. Some days, and I'm allowed to. But they weren't allowed to do what they did. Nor are they allowed to have an issue with it. My response, that is.
We were just two lovers. Feet up on the dash, driving nowhere fast, burning through
Fucking meanies.
the summer. Radio on blast, make the moment last. She got solar power. Minutes
Since you want to act like children.
feel like hours. She knew she was the baddest. Can you even imagine falling like I did?
She knew she was the baddest. Can you even imagine? Oh, bitch. No imagination necessary. I'm right here. In real life.
For the love of my life, she's got blood on her face, so glorious look in her eyes. I was all alone.
Can you say my angel of light?
She's got blood on her face, so glorious look in her eyes. My angel of light. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin, a radiant beaming like light. I don't need no light to see you shine.
Ooh! I saw a rainbow on the way home too. It's very pretty. Somebody says an actual rainbow? Yeah. A pretty big one. It was really cool actually. It was coming down into a really low cloud, so the sun was setting. The cloud was all lit up from the colors of the setting sun, but then the rainbow was, it looked like it was either pouring into the cloud or coming out of the cloud. It was really cool. I have family members who are colorblind, so they've never been able to see a rainbow. But I figured out that if I wasn't quite the same, but if I took a photo of the rainbow and then I adjusted the colors and tweaked the contrast and the lighting way up and way down, that I could highlight the rainbow in a way that they could see that they couldn't with the naked eye. And so I was able to show colorblind people rainbow for the first time in their life. Not with the same color depth that a full color spectrum seeing person like myself would, but more so than they had been. It's actually really cool to see. Somebody says, what was cool about it? Watching somebody who's much older than I am, at least twice my age, be able to see something that people might notice and find interesting, but I think often take for granted. Like, how many of us have seen rainbows in our lives? Some people physically cannot see them by looking at the sky, even when they're there. There are glasses, though. I don't know if they work for all. There are different types of color blindness. Some people can't see red and green shades properly. They're mishmashed somehow, or they're not correct. And then some people can see colors, they just can't see proper shades and spectrum. So like a pastel yellow would look white, or a dark navy blue or green would look black to them. And so I'm not sure if it works for all of the spectrum, or if it's just one or the other, or it I don't know. But I do know that now there are glasses that you can, like sunglasses kind of, that you can pick up for people that are colorblind, and it does something with the lenses. Either it changes the way that their brain is processing the light, or through their eyes, or something like that. It allows them to see at a full color spectrum. So these people will go, I've seen grown men cry in these videos, like grown ass men, big, bulky, grown ass men. And because they will put these sunglasses on and then take them off and look around and kind of be floored. It's like the movie The Giver, if you've ever seen that or read the book, where he starts getting these flashes of color and he knows something just changed, but he just can't figure out what, because everything looks the same. What changed was that there's a full color spectrum. So suddenly these people, men or women, but I've seen grown men cry doing this, a bunch of them. And they'll put these sunglasses on, and then, what are they called? Enchroma, Enchroma, Enchroma outdoor colorblind sunglasses for men and women. They're a little bit pricey, but I think when you understand this and the depth of experience, that they would be worth it for someone. They're $189 to $389 a piece. I think the range differs, so like between almost $200 and $400, give or take. I mean, like, there are plenty of sunglasses out there that go for much more than that, let's be real. But for your average person, they're a little bit higher on the spectrum of price for, I think, what a lot of people might want to spend on glasses. You can YouTube videos about this, though. So these men will put on these sunglasses, and I think it's just overwhelming. Their brain is trying to process all these colors that they've never been able to see before, and it's emotional, causes emotions. It's like suddenly realizing you were missing something your whole life that you didn't even realize you were missing till you have it right in front of you. I've seen babies do this too. There are babies who, like, I've seen videos where babies will get cochlear implants turned on, and they start being able to hear their mom's voice for the first time. And this one baby, his or her lips started to quiver, and she started to cry, not because the voice was bad. It was love. It was emotionality behind it. It wasn't fear. It wasn't upset. It was love. This child being able to put a sound to the feeling of love and proper parental care that they had been receiving. This child was suddenly hearing love when they heard their mom speak. When they could hear their mom speak because they finally had a cochlear implant. This was a deaf baby previously. So, pretty beautiful things, I think. So, bleeding heart, yeah, maybe. Puts me above these karmics, though. I can go cold like Elsa. I can also melt the ice with the fire. Speaking of, there is acceleration Reiki coming through. There is also full spectrum Reiki coming through. Speaking of, this will help expand things into different aspects of lives. This is covering the whole system of hair checks and balances, spiritual and otherwise. Also, this is something about aligning you with proper medical care, and like you still need to go and get the help that you need to. I'm getting the hiccups. If you need to, but if there was an issue with either not being able to properly be diagnosed or maybe not aligning with the right medical professional for the job, this can help with streamlining that. It's just drawing in a proper energetic match more easily and effectively. I'm hearing for somebody, don't search or chase. I'm getting something about a referral. This is not for everybody, okay? Some people you do need to call around or do your research on professionals, but this is like getting a referral from somebody. Maybe you have a doctor or there's a hospital or something and they refer you to somebody else and it happens to be a really good person for the job, or maybe you go to some place and it's not really a good fit for you, but the next place that you go to, it is, except for this energy is to help streamline that so that you do pretty quickly end up in the right place. You don't have to keep going through those cycles, because who wants to keep doing that when you just really need the problem resolved pretty efficiently, right? Be efficient. Okay.
I woke up to the bed made, and you're downstairs doing the dishes. In my mom's bed, she's kind of obsessed with you. I think that it might be too. She thinks that you're good for me.
There's work and career Reiki coming through too. This will be to, what the heck? Again, streamline any work, any issues in work. This could be working towards raise or job promotions for some. In other cases, this is about resolving issues or clearing certain things off of your schedule or plate. You're lightening the load. Be efficient.
That's not something I'm used to. I don't get overwhelmed when I talk about it so loud. 'Cause I want you, and only you. As simple as you want me to. Some people wanna switch it up, like just one love could never be enough. Some people watch golf on TV, and neither of those things make sense to me. Some people think it's supposed to hurt, like it couldn't be real if it's putting you first. But some people watch golf on TV, and neither of those things make sense to me.
You just been so consistent. That stability, it's so healthy. It's confusing me. I'm done with romanticizing, dysfunction and compromising. You treat me so well, it's weird, but I love how much I like it. Some people wanna switch it up, like just one love could never be enough. But some people watch go for TV, and neither of those things make sense to me. Some people think it's supposed to hurt, like it couldn't be real if it's putting you first. Some people watch go for TV, and neither of those things make sense to me. If the old me met the new me, she probably try to stop me, but I want you and only you. It's as simple as you want me to. Some people wanna switch it up, like just one love could never be enough. Some people watch go for TV, and neither of those things make sense to me. Some people think it's supposed to hurt, like it couldn't be real if it's putting you first. Some people watch go for TV, and neither of those things make sense to me.
My grandpa watches golf on TV. Also, he watches the NASDAQ numbers, investments, golf, and math. They thought 2.5 Men was pretty funny also. My grandmother thought that was a riot. She was funny. I was getting ready to say she still is. She says, "What do you mean? I still am." I know, I was correcting myself. I'm sorry, man. I love you. And now she's coming through, just like with that pinch your little cheek energy. I used to change your bum. Oh, I know. Speaking of, this is me and my golfing grandpa. It's me asleep on his chest when I was a baby. He does have big hands, but I was premature. I was so small when I was a baby, he could fit me in just the palm of one hand. Somebody says, how much premature? About 6 weeks. My daughter was a week late. Smart man. He put himself through business school, opened up the restaurant. About 40 years ago. No, it's been, is it 50? It's almost 50 years now. Good God. I heard this clairaudiently earlier, and it just popped up in my recommended. Oh, I like that song. Kiara Gold. Also, who's that?
Yeah, bunks and rungs. Cause I need you like the flowers need the rain. I need you like the sun when the clouds turn gray. Oh, you're like the blood running through my veins. I love you until now and forever away. One step at a time, will you take me? You're leaving me blind. Cause I need you like so lonely. Feels like there is no one around to hold me. And my head is dark and heavy, but then I see your face. And I can only hope for the best. And I can only breathe with my chest. One step at a time, oh you take me. You're leaving me blind, but don't leave me. 'Cause I need you like the flowers need the rain. I need you like the sun when the clouds turn gray. Oh, you're like the blood running through my veins. I love you until now and forever away. One step at a time, will you take me? You're leaving me blind. I need you like that.
Heard this one too. Somebody said, "Why are you wearing that?" Because I just said, because I'm cold. Why else would I put on a jacket of any kind? Let's do this one. Hi, baby kitty.
But your brother was a good substitute for you. And if you love me, but you never let me go.
Hi, baby kitty.
When the roof was on fire, you never let it go. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show. And I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Roof was on, yeah, me love, boy, what you saw. Roof was on, yeah, me love, without ever letting you know. Roof was on, yeah, me love, boy, what you saw. Roof was on, yeah, me love, without ever letting you know. Roof was on, yeah, me love, boy, what you saw. Roof was on, yeah, me love, without ever letting you know. Roof was on, yeah, me love, boy, what you saw. Without ever letting you know. Caught up in my teeth. Just like money when I speak. You want me like the others do. They stare at me while I stare at you. You want me like the others do. They stare at me while I stare at you. You want me like the others do. Stare at me while I stare at you. It's true, I crave you. It's true, I crave you.
What are you doing, buddy? I need my hand, my love. You're just gonna hang out there? Okay. Is that comfortable for you? Right on top of my arm. It's okay. A little Velcro. You're not my little Velcro.
After the
Somebody says he looks like, no, he's not. The other one is. So when he wants attention, usually it's not for that long. The other one, he wants attention all the time, all day, all the time, pretty much all the time. And that's fine. But this one doesn't. So when he comes up for a little love, try to give it to him. Everybody's asking. Give the other one love all the time. But this one, he doesn't always ask. Not like the other. See, he's pretty much done. You want a little more? It's okay.
I was only walking through your neighborhood, saw you out on honey in the cold. I stood anywhere I go, there you are.
It's funny, I just put on a ski jacket in the cold. I was hearing this song, but I forgot that was a line in it. I have been cold.
Anywhere I go, there you are. I've been getting used to waking up with you. I've been getting used to waking up here. Anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. There you are. There you are. You're the fire and the flood.
That's interesting.
And I always feel
I don't know why. Not heard that question before. Somebody asked what size it is. Small.
you in my blood. Everything is fine when your head resting next to mine, next to mine. You're the fire and the flood. Since we met, I feel a lightness in my step. You're miles away, but I still feel you. Anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. Late at night, when you can't fall asleep, I'll be lying right beside you, counting sheep. Anywhere I go, there you are. Anywhere I go, there you are. There you are. There you are. You're the fire flood, and I always feel you in my blood. Everything is fine when your head's resting next to mine, next to mine. You're the fire and the flood. Now listen here, she said, boy, when you know, you know, and I know. And I always feel you in my blood. Everything is fine. Your head's resting next to mine, next to mine. You're the fire and the flood.
Divine Masculine's coming through again. He did this earlier. I wasn't wearing anything as a layer. I was just wearing a t-shirt. I was doing the laundry. And he came through and I started to get warm. I don't know they are. Yeah, it worked. No complaints. I'm not complaining. I'll take this jacket off now probably. It's warm. Thank you.
Lights up, baby, this my scene. Where I'm going after all my dreams. So much abundance that a bitch can't breathe. Drop to my knees, goddess, cause he worships me. Dirty mouth, but my pristine. You need to get up on my frequency. Make you believe. Thank goddess, I'm a bad bitch. Spend 100 lifetimes as a sad bitch. So I get it why you triggered by my highness. Cause I speak another language. I don't do it for the entertainment. I be way too busy doing something innovative. Lil Nas, let me hop up on the lap and Satan. You don't wanna be here. The beast awakens. Bitch, after all. Listen, we can have it all. I have the ball. Every day I make the call. Quick acting, y'all. Acting like producing, y'all. I can freeze you bitches out. I am feeling y'all. Don't give a damn, you wish. Think I need a man that's rich. Be my sugar daddy. You never handle this. You a little piggy, I'm a big bad witch. Lights up, baby, this my scene. Where I'm going after all my dreams. So much abundance that a bitch can't breathe. Drop to my knees, cause he worships me. Dirty mouth, but my pristine. You need to get up on my frequency. Make you believe. Wait, bitch, I'm in my bag. You don't give me green lights, that's a red flag. So I get it why you triggered by my genius. But ain't nobody got time for that. Got no enemy inside of me. Any adversary came in to enlighten me. Thank God that she consistently reminded me that I can let go of all my anxiety. Bitch, after all, listen, we can have it all. I have the ball, every day I make the call. Quick acting, y'all, acting like producing, y'all. I can freak you bitches out, I am feeling y'all. I don't give a damn, that's rich. Think I need a man that's rich. Be my sugar daddy. Could never handle this. You a little piggy,
I'm a big bad bitch. Come into my temple.
lights up, baby, this my scene. Where I'm going after all my dreams.
So much abundance that a bitch can't breathe.
Drop to my knees.
Cause he worships me.
Dirty
Dirty mouth, but my pussy's pristine. I heard this too earlier. I don't know what this is for, but it's for somebody. Mood shift. Not mine. Piano's pretty though.
burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go.
Somebody's mad at me. I felt that.
Only know you've been high when you're feeling low.
Body envy.
Only hate the road when you're missing home.
Bye. Yeah, see the count drop. Oh shit, she knows I'm here. Toodles.
Only know you love her when you let her go.
Like steady lurking, steady watching, steady lurking until just the very second I say that. And then they spook, both of them.
And you let her go.
We love it when the trash takes itself out.
Staring at the bottom of your glass, hoping one day you'll make a dream last. But dreams come slow and they go so fast. You see it when you close your eyes. Maybe one day you'll understand why everything you touch surely dies. But
You catch the drift on that one too? Max. I heard this one as well. I'm going to wrap this up pretty quickly. But I do have a few more songs.
I haven't been to the grocery store in.
Well, you need to go then. Somebody thinks I'm hilarious. Because I keep thinking of somebody laughing in response to my statements. It's almost like banter. Happy, positive banter. But that's funny. I'm glad. I'm glad you found some giggles tonight.
I know this here wasn't it. And you ain't the kind that'll cry and ask for help.
Hey.
Promises break and the seasons they change, that's how life goes. But you don't gotta deal with the pain all by yourself. So show me where your heart is gone. All the trauma that you're keeping from the night, things you bury in the dark. Feel like I've been before, just something wrong. Show me your insecurities, break your guarded heart, 'cause I know they will go. Show me where to start. I know how it feels when your mind's in.
There's crown chakra Reiki coming through as well. Ooh. Somebody's mad. I feel that. There's also throat chakra Reiki to clear out if you need to communicate. This might be having help composing. You see how I just stumbled over the words? Composing thoughts or composing sentence structures. Clearing any blocks to keep you from communicating, or clearing anything out that was trying to silence you, or situations where even if you were speaking, people were trying to basically speak over you or just have you override what you were saying, have you go unheard based on the outcome. How are you? It was a long day here too, but I figured I should check in. Actually, I came live earlier. I did a whole little reading. It was just supposed to be a short half an hour thing. I had 30 minutes before darting out to do errands today, which I did do. And I had to go out of town for that. Speaking of, yeah, it's been a long day. Somebody's very mad. But the whole reading, I didn't know this until Leona came on at the last minute. The audio was not working. So I just trashed the reading. It's not a big deal. It was a good one, though. But I'll redo it. It's okay, the messages come out either way. I don't need the cards to read. But I'm here. I wouldn't leave you guys hanging.
Downward spiral. But you're not as low or alone as you think you.
Speaking of, you're not as low or as lone as you think you are.
You see hopeless, I see soul revival. Where you see broken, I see a work of art. So show me where you hide your scars. All the trauma that you're keeping from the light, things you buried in the dark. Feel you look up in the fortress of your eyes. Show me all secure. Don't gotta deal with the pain all by yourself. So show me where you hide your scars. All the trauma that you're keeping from the light, things you buried in the dark. Feel you locked up in the fortress of your eyes. Show me secure. Break your guarded heart, 'cause I know never. Show me where to start. Yeah, show me where to start.
I think I have maybe one more song. Two, I hear this one. What's that? What's that? That's a good one. It's been a while. Is that the Lumineers? Yep. Who here likes the Lumineers? Me. It's very cute. It's a conversation between divine masculine and divine feminine. Me? Apparently the commercial too. I'm glad I can give you a safe space to chill. You know what? There's Hold My Girl in the description or in the recommended feed. It's 10:11. Kiss the clock, make a wish. It's almost 11:11. Give it an hour.
I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here in bed. I've been sleeping in my bed. Sleeping in my bed. So show me family, all the blood that I will bleed. I don't know where I belong. I don't know where I went wrong. I can write a song. I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweetheart. I belong with you. You belong with me. You're my sweet.
Oh, I just got a download about masculine and feminine either spending nights together or sharing space together this way. Possibly moving in together though. Really, that was the first bit that I got. That's for some people, or that'll be coming pretty quickly. You know what I'm hearing? Hold on. I keep hearing this as well. It's from a divine masculine talking to his parents about the fact that he's found a good girl for him, even though he might have had some kind of a little rebel streak at one point or another.
What's going on, mama? Something just dawned on me. I ain't been home in some months. Been chasing songs and women, making some bad decisions. God knows I'm drinking too much. Yeah, I know you've been worrying about me. You've been losing sleep since 93.
Oh, I just got chills.
You should know that all those prayers you thought you wasted on me must have finally made their way on through. I thought you should know I got me a new girl down there. Just to see it. She lets me face whenever I want to. Yeah, I'm still proud of where I came from. Still on the dance floor. Can you believe I'm on the radio? Just thought you should know. Thought you should know. Thought you should know. Oh, by the way, mama, didn't mean to ramble on you. How's everything back at home? Yeah, how's that garden coming? Is that the doing, don't you? And how did it keep you this long? Yeah, I'm sorry that I called you so late. I just miss you, but anyways. Thought you should know that all those prayers you thought you wasted on me must have finally made their way on through. I thought you should know I got me a new girl down there. Just to see it. She lets me face whenever I want to.
This also just popped up in the recommended.
Never have given you a second look, but I like the way you don't give a damn. You seem like someone I could pick a fight with and dance all night with. Maybe you like me the way I am. You know you got bad tattoos and smell like booze. I'm into you. Even though you got an attitude, baby, I'm in love. I'll say a little too much, I'm a little bit drunk. Feels like I know you so well. You could be everything that I've been missing. I'm coming out of my shell, and I'll never do that. How did you do that? It's like I know you my whole life. So we're a little drunk. Let's go out together. Let's go home together.
I'm never that good in a crowded room. But everything stopped when I just saw you. You seem like someone I could be myself with, no defenses. Maybe you like me the way I am. Even though you talk way too fast, I can't stop looking at your eyes. Hands coming every time you laugh. Baby, I'm in love. I'll say a little too much, I'm a little bit drunk. Feels like I know you so well. You could be everything that I've been missing. I'm coming out of my shell. You'll never do that. How did you do that? It's like I know you my whole life. So we're a little drunk. Let's go home together. Let's go home together. I'm a little drunk, need a little love. Could be everything that I've been missing. You could be everything to me. I'm a little drunk, need a little love. Could me the truth. That everything that you're going through, my girl, you've got nothing to lose. Cold nights and Sunday mornings on your way, and out of the grave. I've got time, I've got love, got confidence, rise above. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Crowded town, silent bed, pick a place to rest your head. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. I've been dreaming about us, working hard and saving it up. We're gonna see the man on the moon. My girl, you've got nothing to lose. Cold night, Sunday mornings on your out of the grave. I've got time, I've got love, got confidence, rise above. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Crowded town, silent bed, pick a place to rest your head. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. My girl, my girl. It takes one hot second to turn it around. It takes one hot second to turn it around. I've got time, I've got love, got confidence, rise above. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Crowded town, silent bed, pick a place to.
Vitamin gummies. Edible gummies.
Rest your head. Give me a minute to hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. I've got time, I've got love, got confidence, you rise above. Give me a minute to hold my girl.
10:22 on the clock on the East Coast. Do this one. Hold my girl. Give me a minute to hold my girl. That's so funny because the next song is That's My Girl. What? Got a different tone though. Oh, and what you got is in the recommended next. I love this. Chef's kiss. Algorithm is algorithming.
Yeah, that's my girl. You know just what to do. Can't take my eyes off of you. I love watching you take it. I love watching you taste it. That's my girl. You my little angel. That's my girl. But you ride me like hell. That's my girl. Baby, I should thank you. That's my girl. Cause you make it so well. That's my girl. Think about the time you almost made my heart stop. I love it when you use your mouth as an alarm clock. Doesn't matter if I'm tired, I'ma see it through. Real men still wear pink and we eat it too. Good girl, look at you, go crazy. Eyes on me when you swallow my baby. Put your hands behind your back. I don't do drugs, but I'll give you a little snack. I can see the waves on your booty, I'm surfing. I like when you keep the same energy in person. You get a different type of nasty when you know it's all yours. I love it when you get on all fours. Yeah, that's my girl. You know just what to do. Can't take my eyes off of you. I love watching you take it. I love watching you taste it. That's my girl. You my little angel. That's my girl. But you ride me like hell. That's my girl. Baby, I should thank you. That's my girl. Cause you take it so well. Yeah, that's my girl. Falling off the bed, we were Hennessy thrown. She said, how could I forget this memory phone? I'ma let it be known that you're mine. Pussy got lit, so of course I'm gonna kiss it. Use your words, say you want me inside you. That's my girl, nobody else doesn't like you. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Is it shallow if I say I love the way you deep throw? We can use toys, we on some grown shit. Diamonds ain't a girl's best friend, but a roses. Don't stop, baby girl, you gotta earn it. Here you go, girl, you deserve it. Yeah, that's my girl. You know do. Can't take my eyes off of you. I love watching you take it. I love watching you taste it. That's my girl. You my little angel. That's my girl. But you ride me like hell. That's my girl. Maybe I should thank you. That's my girl. Cause you gave it so well. That's my girl.
Somebody says, "What are you doing?" I noticed there were a few little spots on one of my nail art designs when I had it in the sunlight earlier. Just the lighting was better and I could see a couple little flaws and I wanted to fix them. Nobody else would really notice unless they looked close enough, but I have. So I'm fixing it. Let's do this one. No. Try again. This one.
Just look at her sitting there, sweatpants, t-shirt, and a comfy chair. Her hair in a bun, one hand on the mug, and the other one's playing snare. To a George Strait final day, yes or no, I don't get her close, but I don't think she can understand just how far I've been letting my heart fall. What's in my head? She don't know I got some big, big plans. Build a little house out on some hand-me-down land. Find a little island where we go to get tan. Bet we take our kids down there one day. And I know she wouldn't mind if I did a little something like fly me fly. Overnight to paradise and leave tonight. And I'ma put a diamond on her hand. She don't know I got some big, big plans. She don't know. She don't know. She don't know I got some big, big plans. She don't know. She don't know. She don't know. Already bought a ring. Hid it in the bottom left drawer right beside the sink. Johnny Emerald diamond on a brand new bag. Asked her mama for permission and her daddy for hand. I got some big, big plans. Hit a little house out on some hand-me-down land. Find a little island where we go to get tan. Bet we take our
She really does do all of her yes, I do it myself.
kids down there one day. And I know she wouldn't mind if I did a little something like fly me fly. Overnight to paradise and leave tonight. And I'ma put a diamond on her hand. She don't know I got some big, big plans. She don't know. She don't know. She don't know I got some big, big plans. She don't know. She don't know. Well, here I go, 'cause right now we're back in her hometown. And I'm down on one knee. I guess she finally figured out I'm gonna ask her to marry me. I got some big, big plans. Hit a little house out on some hand-me-down land. Find a little island where we go to get tan. Bet we take our kids down there one day. And I know she wouldn't mind if I did a little something like fly me fly. Overnight to paradise and leave tonight. And I'ma put a diamond on her hand. She don't know I got some big, big plans. She don't know. She don't know. She don't know I got some big, big plans. She don't know. She don't know.
Whoops.
The 5-7
It's so funny. I accidentally clicked off of it, so I said whoops, but then I accidentally clicked another video that went on the homepage, and it was a playlist with the same song at the very top of it. So it went right back to the song 3 times in a row. We love Quail.
Yeah,
keeps popping up. Can you just open for me, please? Thank you.
They said take care, don't let her close. I cannot trust what I've been told. 'Cause when I fell, you're attached, you fell in love and now I'm so. Said I'm the only one you want. Until you prove it, I don't know. I got your love in my sights, but not if you leave from my side. I won't go where you wanna be with me if you ain't gonna be keeping me. If you're trying to love someone else, let me know. 'Cause I swear I'll be a goner, and I won't let you see me no longer. Oh, I'll do anything to show I'm stronger than that. And what you try to do to bring me down, you just let me know and I'm a goner, and I won't let you see me no longer. The way you say my name feels like I'm under attack. Oh girl, you know the way to get me now. But girl, just let me know and I'm a goner. You said take care, don't let her close. I cannot trust what I've been told. 'Cause when I fell, you're attached, you fell in love and now I'm so. Said I'm the only one you want. Until you prove it, I don't know. Don't wanna see you crash, slow down and tell me how you clear my doubt. I'm braced for the letdown. Let me tell you now, I got your love in my sights, but not if you leave from my side. I won't go where you wanna be with me if you ain't gonna be keeping me. If you're trying to love someone else, let me know. 'Cause I swear I'll be a goner, and I won't let you see me no longer. Oh, I'll do anything to show I'm stronger than that. And what you try to do to bring me down, you just let me know and I'm a goner, and I won't let you see me no longer. The way you say my name feels like I'm under attack. Oh girl, you know the way to get me now. You just let me know and I'm a.
It was Goner by Tom Cooper. Oh, I like this one.
You walked into the room and now my heart has been stolen. You took me back in time to when I was unbroken. Now you're all I want, and I knew it from the very first moment. Cause the light came on when I heard that song, and I want you to sing it again. I swear that every word you sing, you wrote them for me. Like it was a private show, I love you never saw me. When the lights come on and I'm on my own, will you be there? Sing it again. Could I be the one you talk about in all your stories? Can I be held? I heard there was someone, but I know he don't deserve you. If you are mine, I'd never let anyone hurt you. I wanna dry those tears, kiss those lips. It's all I've been thinking about. 'Cause the light came on when I heard that song, and I want you to sing it again.
to top coat that once this is dry and then rephotograph it tomorrow and it'll be set.
Or when you sing it again, can I be here? Or sing it again. Or when you sing it again, can I be here?
Here, Gemini rules the hands. Oh, that makes sense as to why you do your nails and stuff all the time. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? They begged me to join the competition for nails, and when I was in cosmetology school, I don't do competitions, so no, I didn't. I didn't even go to the party. It was like a cosmetology. It was like a prom for cosmetology school students, and like they had a whole thing where they rented things out, and you were supposed to get dressed up, and like some of the girls did the competitions. No, fuck that. Not me. I still skip my high school reunions. For good reason. People there suck. They sucked when I was in school. You've seen them harass our platform here. They still suck today, and that's 15 years later. They didn't change. They got worse. Next. Anyway. You know what's funny too? Those same people causing... You saw how they just kept coming here and harping at me. I spent my high school career, the majority of it, in the art wing. A lot of my study halls, I would go to the art wing as well. I took ceramics a whole bunch of times. Some students didn't even take it once. Turns out the Gemini was trying to ground in the mud. The air sign was trying to ground in the dirt, in the clay. But the reality was that I was getting away from those people and hanging out in the little more empty, quiet alcoves of the art wing that these people, these bullies, weren't. Because you see, just like they would come here and harass my social media and just not leave people alone, even when we blocked them, they'd come back with new accounts and stuff like that. That's how they were in high school too. So I would escape to the art wing. They're so jealous of my skills and creativity, but guess what? They spent their time in school bullying people just like they've been doing today. 15 years later, I spent my time investing in my creativity as an escape outlet and growing my gifts and abilities that I have had in previous lives, but I definitely tap back into in this one while they were busy harassing people, for starters.
Cannot be held. Cannot be held.
I was lucky too. This high school that I went to was a public school, but it had an art wing instead of just an art class. So there was all kinds of stuff. I took almost every class. I didn't take the boat building class. I didn't take the welding class, the shop class. I took, and I didn't do, it was computer arts. I didn't do that one either. Which is funny because I actually do my own graphic design and stuff, but I taught myself how to do that. Also coding. I didn't know this, but way back, a lot of us had MySpace. Hello, millennials. And when I actually still think I do have a MySpace, but when I had my page, I wanted these little sparkly, glittery emojis. I guess some things never changed, do they? But you didn't have like GIFs and stuff like that the same way that you do now. You could just plug them in and drop them in a lot of places. You had to code them in. So if you wanted a specific font and color, you had to write out code to do it, computer code. And I would do that. I would design and customize my profile. But mind you, I was like 12 or 13 years old, maybe. And what I didn't realize that I was teaching myself to do so that I could customize my MySpace was college grade computer programming that most kids go to college to learn. And I taught myself for MySpace. Bing! things we realize in hindsight. Ooh, what's that? Hold on. What are you saying? Yeah, that's interesting. Be mindful of toxic energy, karmic energy trying to come through and distract. Let's do this one. Oh, karmic female's angry. I hate her. Shh. Nobody cares. Don't you hate me too? I don't care about you enough to hate you. That takes more energy. Bitch, you're the one here and hating. I'm indifferent. Next. I don't care about you. That's mean. You're over here trying to hate on me, but you're mad that I don't care? No, you're mean and confused. Get out of here. Foolish. Let's see, shall we? Let's see. Reduce the dosage of what? This? Who's we? I am chilling. And actually, just interestingly enough, I don't know if that's what you were talking about, but I did take a half dose of that. I will be taking a full one of this, though. Somebody says, why? Because I just kind of know where my dose and my measurement should be right now based on where I'm at. I know myself. This is a smaller milligram as well. This is a fast-acting, smaller mill. And this is a higher dose, regular, like slow release or regular release. So this has a lower dosage, but it kicks in faster, like within 15 minutes because it's water soluble. The other one is not, so it takes longer to bypass the liver kidney system to move through the bloodstream. But it's a bigger dose. So it's like the entourage effect. It is the entourage effect. And then I hit it with this to quickly get it through to break that blood-brain barrier as well. And kickstart the system. Are those bats out there or mice? I hear something squeaking. My kitty noticed too. So, that's what that is. One of them will kick in fast, but it's a low dose. The other one will kick in slower, it's higher. Yeah, well, ideally. However, I actually just had a chat a few hours ago about this. Not that it's any of anyone's business, but I use cannabis because I was offered Percocet and muscle relaxers, which are highly addictive, first of all, and second of all, would couch lock me. I would not be able to do anything with my day. I got a whole bunch of shit done today. I did smoke some. Actually didn't bring my stuff with me. I was under medicated for a bit and I would have been better off with it. However, I got more done with it than without it. Why? Because it neutralizes a lot of the damage doesn't numb my emotions. It just gives me a softer space to process them. Somebody says, oh, so it's like pills or weed. Yeah, and I told the doctor, don't even bother writing out the prescription for pills. I'm not taking that shit. It would put me in the couch all day. I'd get nothing done. It would also fuck up my head, and they're highly addictive to the body, so those are not options. Not for me. Not today, bitch. Never forever, Satan. Cheers. There it is. Oh, you should stick with the weed. Precisely. And that was the tail end of the conversation I just had. And I said it just a few hours ago. I said that every single time I mention that, oh, I don't really like that you smoke. Would you rather me take the pills? No, never mind. Just stick with the smoke. Exactly. Every time without fail. It doesn't matter what people think. I wouldn't take the pills either way, but it is something for people to think about instead of running with stigma and judging people, misjudging them at that. I don't use it recreationally. This is medicine. In fact, I'm in quite a bit of pain right now standing here. Would you know? No? Did you ask? No. Guess why I'm smoking. Somebody says, where? In a few spots. A pretty excruciating pain. Pain that would either make other people cry or complain or go lay down and sit on the couch. But guess what? I'm built different. I'm blunt because God rolled me that way. Cheers.
Ah, dang. Where's the draw? Oh, my bad. Here it is.
Perfect timing. There's clarity Reiki coming through. Also a layer of diamond Reiki. It clears out the third eye and through the crown big time. There's also a reference of it pulling anything lower back into alignment. There's a Kundalini activation or realignment happening. This song too. Hi, pretty boy. You're so sweet. Hello, handsome. You're so pretty. Such a pretty, majestic, regal boy. My little prince. Little princey. So pretty, my panther kitty. That rhymes. It was not intentional. Can you keep the lighter? Your bummy's on it. Thank you.
I've been through the desert and battled across the sea. I've been walking through the mountains. I walked through the trees. I've been trying to find who wanna give it. I've got shooting a fire now. She's in my rhythm.
Somebody's got injuries in the arms, possibly from a past life. Lots of tension. Also down here. I just heard thoracic injuries. Upper middle back, connecting to the rib cage. Yep. Around the heart, lungs, esophagus, etc. Tension. Somebody might have tension. Yes, you can carry stress there too, actually. Bad posture doesn't help. stars under the crescent moon in this on a waterfall. Stars aligning for divine feminine and divine masculine. Something about divine masculine. There's this polarization energy. Making her... Well, this could easily go into an 18 plus reading real fast. I'm not doing that tonight. So I'll leave it at that and I won't. Juicy. No pun intended. She's in my head forever. Please remember to pray. Do no harm, take no crap, and I'll catch you on the next one. Actually, there's one more download. Hold on. You're right. I should do that too. Show your nails. Okay. Cheers. Now that you have audio, you're right. I'm listening. That's so funny. I was hot and I was cold. To the point where I went on. Put on a warm ski jacket. It's cold. Rude. So, somebody trying to stir the pot on the job. So, would be here for me. Getting hiccups. Sage just came out, which we just burned. Also, this is possess a talisman or amulet. Well, I've got one stashed somewhere, I think right here in my pocket in my hip. And then also this, I've also had the jade pendant on today. Tony used to wear a matching one. Yeah, see, trying to cause drama and fights in your love life and connection. So they're sending negative energy. Thank you for the divine intervention on that, God. For sure. I hear I'm so fucking sorry. It's from somebody realizing that that's where that energy was coming from. Yeah, I hear. I didn't know where it came from. It came out of left field. Oh, see? Sexuality, relationships, worthiness, body image, insecurities, issues, dealing with these types of things. They was projecting negative energy. I hear that Goner song, right? They say, just let her go. And basically, he's like, I don't think that they're right. Posting social media memes or shade towards you. Well, that's funny. because unless they're harassing and stalking so much that it forces its way into my face, I don't notice. I don't check for these people, but they check for me. They're trying to post to get my attention, obviously. Oh, see? One of your neighbors doesn't really like you. Fake smiles, small talk. Well, we know that. We know that. We know that. We know that. Can't stand your grind and hustle. Easily dispels negative energy and at the same time attracts positive energy, absorbs balance and regulates negative forces and energies. Yeah. So I mentioned this earlier, this crown chakra attack. I kept picking that up. It's a clear quartz energy. So they're mad and jealous of the ambition, the drive, even if it's that you haven't made it to your goals, or you haven't finished building, or you haven't had like a payout or something for whatever you've been building, they know what's coming. They know the potentiality behind it, and they don't want you to reach it. Oh, I also mentioned generational curses. Queen Irby, medicine woman, might have run in my family until it ran into me, right? Oh, seeing dark shadow figures. So they're sending dark energies, or they have dark attachments. I've also been praying against the spirit of delay, procrastination, anger, whatever the combination of things that they've been trying to send or cause conflict with. Now, we know that some of them calling on actual dark deities and demons and whatever they want to call them, gods, goddesses, whatever they're calling on for different people. But the spirit of envy it's an embodiment of energy that does linger. The spirit of aggression could be one, but definitely the spirit of procrastination and the spirit of delay. They've been trying to, or the spirit of lust is another one. They try to invoke these in people or trigger these in people, like attachments, so to speak. Okay. Ooh, see, altering your values and morals on life-making decisions. That's what it is. They want these dark energies to basically, it came out of left field. Yeah, that's them sending that crap, whether it's calling on dark energies or just sending negative thoughts and energy themselves, almost like dark telepathy. Yep. I just split the deck, neighborhood drama. And so values and morals and life-making decisions. Yeah. Here, it's not working. It's not going to work. Ooh, Palo Santo. Oopsie. Okay, spreading rumors about you. So that must be also where the hate memes and shade and stuff is coming from, or could be in some cases. Told you. Sending dark deities, demons, etc. towards you. So they're calling on dark spirits and such. But the Palo Santos here, that's a divine masculine energy, right? It's being cleared out of his energy, or he's clearing it out. Ancestors, angels, spirit guides, gods, goddesses have your back, right? So, hello, don't do that. hear that. Just be patient. How pretty that is. Whoops. Get rid of that one. These can go back up here. Watch your eyes. I should put the top coat on that last one, but it's fine. Got Isis over here. First and foremost, Isis. Happy baby girl. And then Eye of Horus symbol. And then this one. Little fairy. with her jar of butterflies. And then these. Flower with a heart. Moon and stars. Juicy ass. She's got like a solar system tattooed on her back, her spine. Speaking of, it's in the thoracic region, right? Right. Pumpkin spice and witchy vibes, since they want to call me a witch. Evil eye backfire. And then this. The Zodiac Queen. The Empress. Pick up. Why is it doing that? There you go. And then these. Isis. The goddess. Please remember to pray. Once again, do no harm, take no crap, and I'll catch you on the next one. Blessings and namaste.